Okay, I will be very honest here. This episode of JoJo had some pretty messed up stuff. Like, pretty messed up. For a shonen material, it's pretty messed up. And yes, JoJo is a shonen, through what at least I know. I'll have to check the tag again if it's not shonen. But through what I know, at least it is shonen. But that is some messed up shit, like I saw in this episode. And I'm not talking about the little bomber and all that. No, no, I'm good with that. Like that shit is very normal for JoJo, like how the holes and everything come out. But what was messed up was, let's get the first part. The Hitman Squad's first part was a target they had. The guy blew, and I didn't expect this to come out, but he blew completely, and just like this man blew up a car out inside out. Like I expected him to blow up, but I didn't expect them to show all this blood and gore and shit. Like just completely blew up, and then he just the woman with who he was with, her woman just completely got bashed into that car, and it was such a brutal scene. And I was like, damn, damn, like that was a brutal scene. Props to that. I don't give a damn if that was. I would say a brutal scene is a brutal scene. Like Jesus, like I would not see that in a shonen anime, like for sure. Like I don't even remember like any shonen anime where I see like these kind of scenes, and I was like, damn, I'm surprised by that. And then there was another scene, and again, no holds bar on this scene, because this scene was completely messed up for what it was. Like it just shows how dominant the boss of this whole thing about the boss, Italian boss, is, like the mafia boss is, whoever it is. Like it just shows how powerful this whole organization he has is. Damn, my phone rang. But yeah, that was damn harsh to see how he just cut this man off. This other man is just suffocating himself. He didn't even know what to do. He just suffocated himself. It's like, damn, like Jesus, like dude, this was a pretty messed up episode. It's all fun and dandy when you have the dance episode and everything. You just have those kind of episodes, but like when you have these kind of episodes, you're like, what the hell just happened there? Like I know some stuff about Part 5, but I never expected it to be this brutal. Like I don't even remember any parts being as this brutal as Part 5. Because I remember part one, we had the cutting of head from Dio and all that, which is pretty normal in my opinion, because I've seen this stuff in Hunter x Hunter where they just cut off their heads and all that. So it was pretty normal for me. Part two was also pretty normal because I didn't see any big major things happening in that part two. Part three, no. To be honest, I didn't see anything. I just saw a little. To be honest, the whole is quite common in JoJo, because we see that in all the four parts we see. Like we have these holes in there. Part four was quite a part because we saw hands, literal hands. So I'll give that to part four. So, but part five so far has been the most brutal part I've seen, if I had to put it in my perspective, because for JoJo's perspective, this is even brutal from JoJo's perspective, because I've seen four parts. I haven't seen it go this brutal. So like I'm being very honest here. I really can't remember any parts being as brutal as this one. If I had to put my finger on, no. Part 4 wasn't even brutal as this one. I mean, yeah, it got Kira and with his hand fetish and everything, but it wasn't this brutal, to be honest. Like we just saw hand. We didn't even see anything else, just that hand. We didn't see what he did with the girls, the chicks and stuff, like he used to pick up and all that. We just saw hands. Hanging hands. Literally handing in hands. Like you could say it's traumatic in a way, how he was a villain and stuff, but we only saw literally hanging hands, so I wouldn't say. But we literally saw a body get explode here. We literally saw like body parts cut up in a straight line. Literally each and every body part was cut up in a straight line, which is crazy. Crazy. Like damn, like I don't know what to say. It was pretty brutal for JoJo. That's all I can say. But yeah, that's about it for this episode. We also come to know a little more about Little Bomber. It's basically a mosquito. Basically, it senses any kind of. It's basically how mosquito senses humans. It's basically how Dill Bomber senses. That's basically the thing. That's pretty much that was it for this episode. It was mostly about the Hitman Squad and all that, but still quite a brutal episode, I'll say. And for that, I will give each and every point it deserves. Like I said, I love part 5. It's been the most fun. I think this is the most fun I have had watching any part. But damn, I did not expect this to come out of nowhere. Anyways, let me know what you think about this episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace.